welcome to this energy healing session for you. I've been drawn to choose a deck and we'll pick a card to give us a launch pad for this session. This is a lovely deck. It's all about the landscape of your soul. So I'll just keep shuffling until I'm drawn to stop. I have a sense that I need to stop, and then I'll take the top card, and that's the one that we will use. So while I'm doing this, just get comfortable. Take a few nice breaths to settle yourself. If there are any areas in your body that feel tight, you can breathe into them and imagine that you're breathing into that area and breathing out the tightness. Here we go. And just allow yourself to observe your breath rather than control it. Just watch it and allow it to gradually ease and get a bit slower and a bit deeper so that you can relax. And you can feel your whole body relaxing. As you consciously agree to gift yourself the time for this session and the opportunity to be with yourself. Okay. This card is Courage. Quite apt as there's a storm brewing, the storm on the card. This is all about the courage to see the way through. When things look stormy. The courage to just be, even if there's a sense of a storm raging around you. Courage to find that peaceful path, that peaceful place through it all. So this is really to do with connecting to your inner knowing. It's a combination of connecting to your sense of yourself and to your heart center. It's your solar plexus chakra and your heart chakra. And there is the analogy of you being a calm port in a storm within yourself. So it's to do with allowing yourself to step back from other people's emotions, from absorbing them or being influenced by them, and holding your own space, connecting to your inner calm. So we have again this sense of warmth rising and falling associated with the breath. It came up in the last session that I was recording. And just watching the breath and really allowing just that simple thing of watching without trying to influence it at all, just observing your breath. Which in turn allows for a connection to your sense of inner peace and calm. So we have this focus on the gentle breath, the gentle focus on your gentle breath. And just being. And it's really a sense of allowing this connection to yourself to be there even when things ping into your awareness from the outside world. So this is to do with allowing yourself to maintain your connection to your sense of inner stability, your inner knowing, and your connection to your courage. Now that's then taking me down to an awareness again of your solar plexus, which is the energy center that's all to do with your sense of yourself and your sense of personal power as well. It's also can be to do with receiving. So with that in mind, there is the awareness of having the courage within yourself to step back and be in your own space internally. It doesn't mean that you're not interacting with the external world, but there's an aspect of consciousness of connection to your inner knowing, your inner courage. This also has possibly the potential consciousness of having the courage to step out in a way that you may not have done previously. My sense is this is with a focus on helping. And having identified that, the knock-on seems to be an easier access now to that connection with your sense of courage. And for you to feel boosted, stepping forward. This is also to do with allowing yourself to expand what you think is or could be possible for yourself. There's an awareness of opening up to this sense of increased possibilities. This does seem very much to be bound up with a focus on helping others. There's a public-spirited angle or focus to this. Okay, so there is that connection to the fact that when we give, we also receive ourselves. So that's also bound up with what's come up so far in this session. And it may be just small things that you see that you could do that might make a difference. Doesn't have to be anything huge, but it might be. And of course it may well be huge, even if you perceive it as being small. It may be huge for the recipient or recipients. You know, this even extends to smiling at somebody who looks like they could do with a smile to brighten their day. So what we've got now is the courage to shine your light. Really connecting to that energy. And with that, the awareness of that courage to shine your light, there is this expansion of energy. To me, it seems like white gold light. And when light comes into my sessions, to me it always represents healing and potential. And potential very much is part of the focus on underlying this session, I feel. So it's time to maybe have the courage to take off some of these masks that we put up. To take them off and allow your true potential to shine through, having the courage to do that. Now there's very much a connection to your heart center, so you could imagine breathing in and out of the center of your chest at this point. And in addition to this, there is increased clarity of seeing the way forward. And a sense of opening up within your head, connecting to your crown chakra, which is your connection to your higher self. And we've got the root chakra coming in, which is your, in this instance, it's coming in with consciousness of grounding and your foundations in life. So this is really encompassing every aspect of you in a way that is focusing on feeling comfortable and stable, courageous even. There's a consciousness of allowing excess fear or anxiety to release. Which is then allowing a greater connection to your vision of the path ahead of you, or the step, just the next step. And actually that's coming back into greater awareness of this current moment. This, all that is needed is expansion of awareness in this current moment, which you can then carry forward into your next current moment, and the next current moment, and on, and on. And we're back to focusing on that connection to your heart center. There's a consciousness of joy rising up to your throat chakra, which is all to do with how you communicate. It's also to do with giving, which is tying into that theme of helping that came up earlier. And the courage to allow your magnificent self to expand. Allow yourself to show the beauty within yourself. The first step to this is acknowledging it to yourself, within yourself, but then allowing it to spill out into the world. I'm just going to breathe into the awareness of that for a moment or two. It's as though extra oomph is being brought into the session at this point by the energy of the wind outside. Blowing away your blowing away your self-doubts and reticence, and creating space for you to access and act on your courage and your inspiration, your inspired wishes as you step forward into the next current moment. And now we've got grounding. There we go. So take your time to gently bring yourself back into the room. Ease out your fingers and toes and arms and legs. Gently open your eyes. Take a moment or two just to be. Maybe to hold that focus just a moment or two longer on the center of your chest as you bring the energy of the session into this current moment. And you give yourself permission to carry it forward with you into all your next now moments. I hope that was helpful for you and a nice experience. If you'd like to be notified of further sessions that I put up for you, just click the little bell. See you soon.